Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of the Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Extravaganza. You may notice that we're not starting right into a level once again, and that is because, once again, Brett decided to skip the formal procedures that I have set out for setting up my recording footage. Thanks for being a dependable co-partner, as always. And now I have to punish myself even more by giving Brett the controller of my favorite level in this game.
You know what we could do? We could just, wait for 5 seconds, and then just keep going and cut the video.
I mean, you could, technically, but that would be... No.
Pretty clever.
That would be kind of tricky, though, because then, Well, no, I suppose it could be done. I might experiment with that in the future. We'll see how that goes.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I haven't tried it out.
Anyways, this level's my absolute favorite in this game. I love...
So I'm doing it.
The music, I love the aesthetics, I love the animals that you find in it. They're so, unique compared to everything else you see in the game. Especially the half fish that you find in the Chao crate. It's awesome. Oh, yeah. So there's a Chao container behind that pumpkin tower, Brett.
This one?
Yep. Oh yeah, I know this level. In
I
and
believe
out.
it.
Just like how you're going in and out of that pumpkin tower with the shovel claw. You almost went in and out of that Chao container too. You're phasing into it. So, something I mentioned in the previous video was something big. Something huge that we could talk about in terms of gaming is Google Stadia. That got announced quite recently. I actually saw the Game Developers Conference based around
GDC.
the GDC. The GDC, one might say. And I did see the whole thing, or most of it.
Jeez. Oh, that's a ghost.
And I was quite impressed with what I saw, but after thinking about it a bit more, my feelings are a bit mixed towards it. I think... I just don't know if Google is promising more than it can deliver, and I just also don't know if I can trust Google to handle a whole freaking console market when they have no experience in it whatsoever. I mean, most people said the same thing about Microsoft, but that was with a traditional console. Here what Google's doing is they're basically reinventing the game, and I just don't know how people will respond to that, especially considering it's releasing this year.
Holy suffering.
Having a little bit of trouble there?
Just a
Wow. I wonder how that'll sound on mic. Oh, I had pretzel stuck in my mouth there. What are your impressions about Stadia, Brett?
I still think it's too early for that kind of technology, but I think if there's anyone to start the ball, throw that ball onto the hill so it can roll, it would be Google.
Yeah.
Someone that can just throw piles of money at it. That's the best ones to have started off.
Yeah. And I think Microsoft and Sony are kind of playing it safe now, as well as Nintendo. They kind of want to see what happens when someone else does it, so that they can be like, okay, let's see how we can put our own spin on it later. So it's definitely interesting that Google's getting into it, of all companies. I think it'll be an eventual game changer. I just don't know how people will respond to it when it does come out this year. I like the idea of it, though. I like the idea of full cross-platform multiplayer.
See, that's the thing I think we've needed
for so
years
long.
now. Yeah.
For so long. Like that.
No excuse.
There were only a few games I remember on 360, like Shadowrun, for example, that even allowed such a thing. I think Lost Planet was another game that allowed cross-platform multiplayer between 360 and PC.
Where do you think this is?
Maybe a bit higher. That's the thing about these levels, like there's so many little details crammed in. And speedrunners, they just fly through this shit. Like they get one hint and they know instantly where to look. Like they know these levels inside and out. Even the game isn't really sure. A three-faced ghost? Like even the game doesn't know. Oh boy. Oh, there it is, down there, right below you. There you go, right above the tree.
No.
So, tell me, Brett, can you answer a question for me?
I can do my best.
Alright, so I want you to think closely about this question that I have for you.
I'll think closely.
Are you ready?
Yep.
You're absolutely sure?
I'm thinking as close as I can.
How was your March break?
You know, Blaine?
Asking the important questions.
I forgot it was March break.
I literally did nothing but play video games. I vegged out and played Apex Legends and...
Got yourself a winner, too.
Yeah, thanks to my prime rural area internet speed. Actually, the internet here isn't really that bad. It's just when anyone else in the house is using Netflix, it just takes a nosedive in quality. Like, it just goes off the deep end. And it's just awful to play. Like, I have to play... That's why I never really bothered getting a multiplayer subscription. Like, I think I mentioned in my Dead Rising videos that I didn't have a PlayStation Plus membership, but I've since got one. Like, I got like a 3-month card at our local gas station, of all places.
Our local?
Yeah.
So Cornwall?
The Shell in Borden.
Oh, House.
Yeah, they actually sell
that guy's quite nice.
those gift cards there.
That.
I got the 3-month PlayStation Plus behind the counter, and it was only $17, so I figured why not?
Why not?
And I've since gotten PlayStation Plus back for at least another few months. But anyways, I've been enjoying multiplayer a lot on Apex Legends, or at least trying to.
Where's my last Chao container?
The problem is, what ones have you gotten?
2 of them.
You got one in the middle of the map?
I think. If it's like
yes,
low.
you got that one. So it's the one that's further up here, maybe? Or maybe it's on another town I'm thinking of.
Oh.
The Emerald's here, I know that. So I have been the victim of quite a few lag spikes. There's the Chao container right there.
Right? Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, you got a half fish from that. So I've been the victim of quite a few lag spikes thanks to many family members' habits of streaming Netflix in this house, which I never realized affected the bandwidth so much. But it makes me think how Google will deal with streaming, because that's what their service is streaming, right? So they have to factor in the fact that not everyone who gets into Stadia is going to have an extremely fast internet speed. So
the station.
They won't necessarily have to worry about the system requirements, but they still have issues on their end regarding internet connection, because that's always going to be an issue for some. Oh, there's the emerald right there. Oh, wrecked.
Lost 100 grains.
Oh, my goodness, I thought you were going to die. If you died, you would have to start all over again. I think you would anyway.
I think you keep your animals at least.
Oh yeah, the animals. I don't know about the emeralds, though. I just realized it's been a long time since I died as Knuckles, or Rouge. Actually, no, Rouge, I think I died a couple times on that planet level that she's on. Do you remember that level?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so awful. It's awful, and all the hints are in reverse, so you have to actually concentrate on what it says, and even then you may not even know where the damn emerald piece is anyway. But yeah, I didn't do much on March break. March break was quite chill.
We had less than 20 dogs in our house, so it was kind of chill at our place.
Yeah, that's right. For those who do not know, Brett and his family operate a dog kennel service at his place. For many years, actually. How long has it been since your dad established that?
26, I'll say.
So since you were born, basically.
More or less.
Yeah. Yeah. I always enjoyed seeing the different types of dogs that would be there when I was over there. Some of them I got to know quite a bit because they'd be there more than once. There were definitely some nice doggos at that place over the years.
Big time.
Where is this emerald? Around here, apparently. Maybe it's in the face.
Am I gonna die?
No. I think in this level you get propelled up in the air.
Shoots, yeah.
Yeah. I think this emerald piece is buried inside the face.
It's in his nose.
You have to go gold digging. Yep. Oh. There you
Stuffed
go.
nose.
It was in the other nostril.
Just a casual 9 minutes.
No big deal. NBD.
You got the best score.
I have to try harder.
What are you talking about, Knuckles? He's a
Can't
pro.
go any higher. Can't get any better than that.
Can't get any more effort. All that effort.
The most.
Oh, wait, I just remembered. We have to get Buddy a sibling, don't we? That was something we talked about in the
Yeah.
past. We should see how many rings we have. You should go to the Chao Marketplace.
I plan to check
Whoa!
to see how Jojo.
Did you see all those polygons?
All 3 of them.
All the polygons. Yeah, Jojo learned how to sing. What type of song do you think Jojo would like? What type of song do you think Jojo would dig singing? Let's really think about this, because this is oh, he's gonna learn to draw now, is he? Jojo's gonna be a man of multiple talents.
Yeah, he's gone off to boarding school.
He's going to be an extraordinary gentleman.
Ooh, we could buy a white egg. I hear they're good.
I prefer a shiny one, but then those are super expensive. I think, you know what, the main thing is we just have to get more emblems. Because the emblems directly affect the rarity of the
I
items.
forgot we're on a fresh profile.
Yeah. That's something I keep trying to enforce for some reason. Whoa! Knuckles was doing some interesting physics there. Alright, so let's feed Buddy his regularly scheduled dose of animals. Or cuddles. Not Haya. Haya can go take a swim. Or a bath. Whatever works.
Usually it's Haya that's up on the cliff there, and then...
Yeah, I'm surprised at how high his stats are getting, because most of them aren't from boosting. Most of them aren't from the animal glitch.
We're not that good.
Yeah. I swear, I did not even know about that glitch until, like, I looked it up online. And I think I was looking up a Sonic Adventure 2 glitch video just for fun. And then it talked about this. I was like, wait a second. How did I not know about this? Someone's singing. Who's singing?
Oh, I gotta get this headshot.
I don't think it's Jojo, because Jojo's learning how to draw. He's gonna be an expert
Probably
artist.
Cholulu.
Did we teach Chilulu how to sing? No, Chilulu's being crampy about something. Crampy. I meant to say cranky. It's Haya. He's singing in the shower. Isn't that adorable? Oh, there's a skeleton dog you missed.
I know.
Over there. And I think that's all the animals. So let's go straight into the next level.
You sure though? Like,
Yes.
you sure we should
For
proceed?
sure this time. We're only 13 minutes and 30 seconds in, bro. You're not gonna cheat me this time. I have the reins. I have control. I will decide when we end and when we frig up. Oh, I've always loved these cutscenes. I love the stankiness of the CGI in these cutscenes. Both the CG ones and the in-game cutscenes.
Which are still CG.
Well, yes, they are. You're right, but these ones are pre-rendered, whereas the other ones are in-game. That's what I meant to say. You're right. They're both CG. Literally destroys half the moon.
Yeah, it's just like, we don't need this.
Instant Death Star.
This is for nothing. Totally not stealing any ideas.
Kaboom! Oh no, wait. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the moon right here. There we go. That's totally not going to affect the Earth's tidal gravity.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
I wonder... I was just thinking... I thought I heard or read an article about the possibility of life having been on the moon. Not currently, obviously, because there's no atmosphere, but having used to be on the moon.
So that would mean it used to have an atmosphere?
I think so. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Mars.
I think that's Mars.
Yeah, it's probably Mars. I think they have reported to find evidence, but they're only like of microbes and that sort of thing.
Well, yeah, I think they say that they found water, so that more or less means
indicates the possibility of life. That'd be so interesting if they did find the possibility of life on that planet. I've always... And this kind of plays into my obsession of conspiracy theories in general. I just love, like little things that indicate, oh, maybe this happened. Like, maybe aliens interacted with humans in this time of life. Or UFOs landed in this location. Or...
Like, maybe Nikola Tesla was an alien?
What?
Maybe Nikola Tesla was an alien?
I actually haven't heard that one. Is that a real theory?
I don't think so, but he's just so crazy. He just had so many ideas and like it's crazy that he essentially thought of Wi-Fi and was like, it wouldn't work, it'd be too slow.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine anyone other... Have you ever seen the movie The Prestige? With Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson. It's directed by Christopher Nolan, the guy who did the Dark Knight. And in that movie, Nikola Tesla is played by David Bowie.
Really?
Yeah, he straight up plays Nikola Tesla.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna die there. I know what I'm doing.
It almost like you do.
I have elite skills.
And
And
you can boost.
we got the awesome hover ability. And I almost killed myself doing that.
No, that works better when you do that.
Showing off.
According to speedrunners, that's how it works the best.
And quick trial, go!
Quick trial!
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Oh,
I got
man,
trials to
this
go!
level took me so long on our last run through.
Did it? Oh, yes, it did.
It took me
Yes.
so long.
Wait, you did play this level, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, did you
It
ever?
was like a whole video.
On both times.
Yeah.
Like, I remember way back when, the
Like,
first
how
time
did
we played it.
This up?
And then you ended up playing this again during our retakes that I ended up deleting, and oof, just oof.
Oof.
That's the only word you need.
Big oof. I saw a video on the YouTubes today. It was like how to talk to Gen Z people, and it was like, what was it? I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but it was basically like something bad happened to me, and then to convert it to Gen Z, it was oof.
Honestly, I've heard that word used a lot more from people our age than Gen Zers.
Yeah,
Because I used to live in Montreal. I think some of my older YouTube viewers know this. I have a friend who actually appeared in one of my Metal Gear Solid videos from back in the day, Part 3, the birthday episode. She's doing well, by the way. For some of you people in the comments section who said she sounds hot. She is alive and well. She is doing great.
Super hot.
She is actually the one who introduced me to the word oof. Apparently in her language, it's like another way of describing frustration. I think it's something that Arabs use quite a bit, because that's what her ethnicity is. She's Tunisian. So, I don't know, I guess Arabs tend to say oof a lot when they're frustrated with something.
Today, right?
But then again, French I think is her first language, so she mostly just says...
I was gonna say, it sounds like something that'd be French to me.
Yeah, because oof in French, there's the phoenix. Oof in French is egg, but I think it might be something else in French as well.
Nice joke.
And I know another thing that she says is putain, which is the F word in French. Apparently a really crude way of saying the F word. Ah, Jesus, I forgot there's another thing there.
That joke tricked by the second one.
And
Nice combo.
I don't know, I've heard a few cuss words through that lady. She's an interesting lady. I hope I get to see her again soon. Well, yeah, I was watching one of my older Metal Gear. I forgot I have to flick the switch. I was watching one. Oh, rip. I was watching one of my older Metal Gear videos, The birthday episode, the one with my friend that I mentioned.
No.
And one of the comments on that video was, "She sounds hot." So, like, probably a good thing that I didn't have her on camera back then, because I don't know. That's another thing why I don't use cameras in my videos, is I'm just sort of the privacy type of thing. Like, I don't really like putting myself out there. Like, I have videos of me showing my face on my channel, but
You do.
like, I have like iPhone videos and that, and that's just generally because I don't really
I think
care.
it's because you can't be bothered to figure out how to film yourself while you play.
Yeah, I mean, that honestly is part of it, but another part of it is I don't really think it's necessary.
Well,
It's
that's a very true point.
It's just
Do I ever come over with that picture?
it just feels like a gimmick, like, and whenever you have that face cam on, it takes up, in some videos, it takes up a huge portion of the screen, a huge portion that could otherwise be dedicated to the game, you know. So I would just
you can kind of pick and choose there, so.
like the size of the screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just another personal preference. I know that face cam is all the rage these days. I mean, it's been the rage for a while.
Way to walk into the explosion.
I did not see that coming, Brett.
Who would have thought the explosion would last for so long?
Yeah, all that splash damage.
Jump on.
Oh, we got the health box, so we're all good to go. It's like what Trent Easton in Perfect Dark says, ready to go. That's another game I have to play on 360, Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark?
Yes.
The original.
One of my absolute favorite games of all time.
Hey man, anytime you want to hear the music, just call Bell's call center.
Yes, I remember that story you told me. Tell me that again.
So if, like, Bell Alliance, the local phone/internet provider, one of them,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure their whole music is the Perfect Dark theme, as well as one of the insurance companies that I deal with at work. I don't remember which one though.
Yeah.
Cooperators.
Oh,
maybe.
man, everything about that game was fantastic. The
It's a really good tune too.
the weapons, the music,
Oh yeah, that game was so good.
the
It was-
multiplayer, like, and if you didn't have buddies to play with, it had like whole challenges for you to try to beat, and some of those challenges were really freaking hard. Like, they took forever to beat because the AI was so broken. Oh, I forgot that Tails could punch with his machine.
Well, it's got no arms, Blaine.
Well, it's got a hidden arm in its middle compartment, Brett. Were you not aware of that?
Nope.
I was aware, I just forgot that I was aware. Did I do it again there? I don't know. Will you guys stop appearing in front of my face?
Nice combo, Blaine.
Oh, there's nothing above me.
Oh, guys, I keep saying
Oh,
that 'cause
Jesus.
that's what Blaine would say to me whenever it was my turn last playthrough.
What?
You would always be like, nice combo, whenever I would, like, single shoot a bunch of targets.
I never said it that a lot in like the first time we played it like years ago, but now that
No, but the last playthrough we
now that I notice how you play as Tails,
just spam the shoot button.
yeah, just beep, 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 for days.
It's so much easier.
I mean, it technically is, but it's not gonna get you that sweet dank A
That
rank.
sweet D rank. Well, let's be real, I'm not going to go for no A.
I guess so, especially on a Tails level.
Especially on a Tails level.
Just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Let's check and see how Jojo's doing with his artistry skills. Yeah, he's good to go. And that's today's lesson again.
Yeah, you may as well take him out of there.
I would like to take Jojo. Yeah, he's all done.
You're all learned up.
All ready to go. Aren't you, buddy? Aren't you?
Looks like he's
Let's see what items are at the black market while we're here. Probably not a whole lot, I'm guessing. We got Chao fruit, but we're trying to save up our rings for a sibling.
We need more. We need like 100 more emblems.
Yeah, seriously. The sibling's gonna have to wait. Besides, Buddy's evolution into immortality takes priority. Did you know that's part of the benefit of being a Chaos Chao? They're immortal.
Well, honestly, Chaos are more or less immortal.
Well, if
I've always deemed them immortal.
If you treat them badly, though, they're not immortal.
I'm not a monster.
Why was I trying to give that to you? I meant to give that to Buddy.
Yeah, Jojo. We don't feed Jojo.
Yeah, Jojo. He
gets nothing.
He learned how to sing and he learned how to draw. He's got enough good treatment.
He can provide for himself.
That's right. Full stop. He's a self-made
Pull
child.
himself up by his bootstraps.
And he can get things done. It's like what George Carlin said in his stand-up routine about Joe Pesci. He says he doesn't worship God, but he worships Joe Pesci. He says, you know why? Because Joe Pesci looks like a guy who can get things done. All you have to do is give him a baseball bat, and he's good to go. Alright, so that will cut it here for part 3. We have fed him all the necessary cuddles for this playthrough here. And that's pretty much it. We're going to give it a wrap. Maybe we'll do some emblems behind the scene for races and karate, mostly because we want to try to get more different items for Buddy to ascend to immortality, because it's very necessary. Let me tell you, this is the face of someone who is going to become a god. Fear him! Fear him in all of his glory.
Respect him.
I can't even say that with a straight face.
How does he have boots?
Those are the boar feet. I gave him the boar.
Awesome.
We are totally going to end the shot with this twitchy matrix frame right here.
Totally working as intended.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, stay tuned for the next part.
I hope not as a seizure.
Fear him. Fear him.